that will do it. I think that's good. Let me see if I can pull the chat up. Pop out. I said, baby, I get high. I said, baby, I get right. You come to my head, I put you in the sky. In the sky. Yeah, I'm moving like I'm too fly. Really, cause I know I'm that guy. Cause I know I'm that guy. What y'all want to see? I don't really care. Yup. How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Me and all my guys. Try and get the chat view so I can see it, so I'm not missing nobody's questions. Let's see here. All right. Yo, let me know. Let me know. Let me know. All right. All right. I can see chat. I can see shooting. I'll put this up. All right. All right. That's bad. All right. Let's get to shooting. I did an embarrassing amount of streaming yesterday. Uh, why? I was streaming to myself and not to the audience, and didn't check to see if you'd be able to see it at like any point at all. So yeah, that's what I just finished dealing with. Let me trash this. Yes. Add. Uh, let's see. Mm-hmm. Trying to fix. Give me one sec. We seeing anything? Bad, 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 bad. Cool beans. Cool beans. Here we is. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll have that down here. You can see this up there. Hopefully you can see the actual thing. Yo, what's good on yo? Streaming like this, I just got a relatively newer Mac Studio. So I've got the actual processing power to be able to show you what I'm doing outside of the camera's view. So you got the camera's view, then you got me view, and then you got to the top right of the screen, you got the actual footage, some of, that's not even all of it, some of the footage that I actually shot. And then you're seeing the stream with Dragon Frame in the background of everything. So with this process, hopefully it'll lend for a little bit more of an interactive experience. You'll be able to see exactly how I do a lot of this stuff and seeing if that works. But other than that, yeah, it's just a computer with multiple inputs and a lot of processing power. So yeah, let's actually get to some shooting. If you're ready, let's. Yo, what's good, Dark Avenger Studio? How we doing? How we doing? There we go. All right, let me start shooting before y'all get antsy. All right, so for the stream yesterday that I was doing to myself with nobody being able to really interact with because it was a private stream, unlisted, but we're not gonna talk about that. So this was the shot that I had lined up. Continuing from what was that? Let's see. Hopefully it's not too bad. Okay, we do a little bit lower. I do lower. Not too low would be. Uh, let's do. Let's do this. Can you see that? I think you can. Let me. So I'm gonna have the rack. I'm gonna have the focus. Okay, so right now I'm using Dragon Frame. I'm using Dragon Frame for the stop motion capture. I'm using OBS for the web streaming, like over the internet, and then what's the other one? YouTube Studio, just to have everything lined up. All right. Let me see if it'll do it. Cool. So I think what I'm gonna do is for this shot, I'm gonna have them charging at the screen, but pretty much on a shorter leash, so to speak, just with not as much animation detail to it. And then I'm gonna actually have this carnage be like the key animated part, and have it jumping in the air just at the last second, and then as soon as it racks focus, all of the wave particles like come off of the screen. So, all right, let's get to shooting. How y'all doing on this amazing Tuesday? What we up to? Anybody else shooting? Let me see. I'm gonna do. I don't think I want it to start like that. I want it to start like this. Oh no, starting like this is best. So he's going to be on ones, and they're going to be on twos. And you got to remember to do the clean plate removal. So that's still a one for them. So for every time I move this carnage, uh, every time I move this carnage, it'll be twice, and then they'll move once. Maybe larger margins, but you see. All right, cool, 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 cool. All right, all right. Here we go. Ow. Mosquitoes been biting all the heck out of me. Golly. Let me see. I'll make it look as if he's actually doing it instead of just imitating it. Raise up. And I'm going to slow it down. And we're already getting ISO issues. Give me a second. Uh, see. let's get back. All right, so I'm move him one more time. I don't like this flickering, and I don't have any control over the camera for some reason. Let's see. Let's see. Cool, cool, cool. I think I just got to be real patient with this screen. I think that's what it boils down to. I know how to fix this. Not Blender. Close Blender. Quit. Let me get this. Why is nothing showing up? Nothing showing up. Great. Alright, we can use this as an experiment. That's it. It's gonna be alright. Okay, I don't need to see that. Sorry, a whole bunch of pop-ups just came up. Alright. Hold on. I think I know what I gotta do now. Give me one second. I think I know what I gotta do. Give me one second. I think that's what I had to do. Let's see if that worked. Because I think that's why I wasn't showing up before. I think I had to change the settings. Hopefully this worked. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Now we cooking. Now we cooking. Cool. That's what I was looking for. Yep, and the settings came right on back. Cool. Turn that off. Yeah, that'll work. Cool, now we working. So I can actually see what it is that I'm doing and have control over the image. Let's see. Switch it back to shade. Okay, I'll work with this. That one was too dark. Hey, appreciate it. Go ahead, do your thing. I'm making all of your hard voice work act and do what it's supposed to do with no issues and making sure that it all works to see. Yeah, thanks. It's been real hard, but I think that right now, I think I'm starting to get into a flow with it. I'm getting about like a shot done a day. That's not where I really want it to be, but it's better than no shots like before. So that's the positive side of it. Let me see. Let's zoom in. Cool. All right, that's butter. All right, let's get to work. So ones and twos. Only thing I don't like about this thing is because it's not the true to size image and focus, so it looks blurry naturally until you look at the actual image itself. Clean plate. I think to make it a little bit easier, I think I'm gonna just do. It's all good. It's all good. I literally, this is all the time you would be able to have with me anytime throughout the week besides like a Wednesday. Yeah, like Wednesdays or Thursdays. But that's just how my schedule's set up for right now. But don't feel too bad. I'm going to be doing this every other day for the most part, and like big longer streams, at a little bit more of agreeable evening time. But at least for right now, daytime streams are about as best I can get without it getting just a drought of no information at all. I'm still going to be doing clips and everything from the live streams. So if you miss anything, you can always come back to an old previous stream or look at the clips from the week, and you will be right as rain. But don't be on your phone in school, man. Get them grades up. Get them grades up. But I appreciate you for dropping through. I really do. You gonna catch the next one? I got you. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it. I gotta go. I can't wait to see the way I'm parts. Oh yeah, I'm making all of the videos. I promise I am. Yo, what's good, Brett? Let me see. Trying to animate everybody. Trying to make this quick and dirty. Uh, yeah, that'll work. It's got to be quick and dirty. All right, cool, cool, cool. Here we go. Ah, these figures over. Ooh. I said, baby, I get high. If I can at least lock onto the heads, it could be a little bit easier to read. Y'all heard about Amazing World of Gumball coming back? I ain't even think we was ever gonna get that one. Let's see. For so many daggone years, everything get canceled or taken away. You'll never think it's gonna come back. And then all of a sudden, 7 years. Cool, 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 cool. All right. Gotta make sure to get the clean plate. I think I'm gonna make it a little bit more floatier. So as he goes up, I'm gonna make him sit in the air a little bit longer than usual, and then do that. All right, cool. Take this out. Get the clean plate. see. Rip and run. And then have everybody literally going through and charging into battle. All right, here we go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There we go. All right. Oh, don't bump the camera now. Can't help you on that one. Uh, oh shoot! Gotta hide the clean plate. There we go. Oh, okay. So I gotta move him up. Oh, I can't really move him up until I move the thing out of the way. Uh, ah, pop, pop, pop. The thing I really hate about doing stop motion is this daggone like ensemble charge or multiple animations focuses at the same time. I'm gonna do it down here. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. We'll do this. Up. Let me see. Let me see. Uh, Let me see. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh, Come on. Uh, you. Give me one second. Let me see. That looks ugly. Uh, What's doable? Let's see this. Okay, that's clear. There we go. That's what I mean by you can't really tell until you actually shoot it. There we go. Make sure this is back down here. Gotta get a clean plate. Clean plate. Let's see. Uh, yeah, because I think that for most of these shots are harder to put together than what was in my head. So it's always a little bit different than what I said it was going to be. Because the storyboards, when I'm working with the storyboards, it's like a rough draft. It can always change. So that's why I'm never like really beholden to, oh, it has to be this way or it has to be that way. Yeah, there should be landmarks or monuments of memories tied from the initial inception of the script versus what's seen on the screen over the airwaves. So that's why I try to be a little bit more lenient with myself because when it comes down to it, you're naturally going to default to following your imagination, which is the best practice, right? So when you're saying like, "Hey, this needs to happen," and a crazy fight happens, yeah, you can have that. You should have that. But on the day, I leave myself with that. I don't get too descript in the. I don't get too descript in the exactly of what happens, but I try to get, what do you call it? The I try to get more so the vibe or form, the rough form of the fight itself. So it's nothing too crazy. It was like, oh, then they get hit with the left hook, and then a right hook, and then a drop kick, and then a spin by the ankle. Like, yeah, that's cool. But if that's not what you're feeling fits for the moment itself, then there's no real point in being locked into it. Me personally, I say, hey, this fight happens, this person gets stabbed or this person gets hurt severely, and their response to that call to action is what? How has the fight escalated? How has it now made the terms a little bit more final, right? And that's what I try to focus on when it's anything uh, fight oriented. So it's not a confusing mess of, oh, well, I was supposed to do this punch or I was supposed to do that punch, and that, no. If that's what you do for your own projects, hey, more power to you. I can't do it. But if you're just starting out or you're getting a little frustrated, just go with the flow. Don't be locked into a mentality of, oh, I have to make it this way, and I had another idea, so I'm not going to do it now because the script that you created, most likely, or you worked with someone to collaborate on, didn't fall in the ways that you initially planned. But hey, the new plan is better, and that's the best thing about at least the smaller scale style of short film creation, if you want to call it that, is you can change stuff on the fly and you're not sinking millions and millions and millions of dollars because of a crazy idea. Now, you should be on the opposite side of that. You should be more beholden to a what's the word? A script, but hey, stuff like this has leniency to it, and when you're doing projects like these, you go with the flow. It makes it for the best improv. Some of the best moments in comedic films are improv. Well, you just came up with it on the day. So don't even don't even put too much stock in it not being, oh well, this person's stuff is like this, so it has to be that way. No, literally just do what it is that you want. It shouldn't be a, oh, I messed up, I can't do it the way that it was done before from previous person or creator. It's literally go with the flow. And yeah, this is some choppy animation. Godly. Oh, this. See. It's a little jittery at the end. I don't care for that too much. I gotta get the clean plate. I know. I gotta get that clean plate. Don't even. Let me go ahead and snap it now before I forget. Yup. When in doubt, cut it out. See? So, see, this is an inspirational improvisational. That's the word I meant. Clip. Oh, I'm trying to get closer. Sorry, gotta find out how exactly this. Oh, that's right. It's supposed to be a raised. Uh, uh, what we thinking? What are we thinking? I don't know. Uh, let me try to tweak some stuff. Let me see. Yeah. See. Let me see. Uh, yo. Yeah, that works to a certain extent. Shit. Uh, okay, it's starting to be a little something, just a little bit, nothing crazy, but it's a little something. It's some slight. Mm, excuse me. There we go. All right, there we go. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. Ooh. All right, we can do this. All right. Let's see. All right, now we lower it back down. Put the arms down with the legs up. Hopefully that helps. Okay, that's a little something. That's a little something. Yeah. Okay, yeah. This is doing it. Uh, uh, let me That's probably the best bet. That way. Yeah, 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 yeah. Don't fall. Cool. Let me see. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Oh, well, I didn't capture the clean plate, so. There we go. Trying to get back to where I was. There we go. So now I can delete the previous photo. And now this can be the follow-up photo. And yeah. Yes, sir. Don't worry about that. Oops. Let me see. One moment. Uno momento. 16 by 9. And this is why we always use masks, people. It will let you know where you are messing up. That's why I was messing up. Da, 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 I think I need to add another in between here before he goes all crazy. Yeah, that fits a little bit better. That fits a little bit better. All right, let me capture the clean plate. Hide. Cool, 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 cool. Yes, sir. All right, let me see. I think we like halfway there with the shot. I think we're halfway there, at least. I think maybe. Let me see. Cool. Oh, we don't want you tipping over. Yeah. And I think what made me want to get these, because I didn't have any more hand ninjas, and they were already like relatively expensive, more than I really wanted to pay. So I got like a few. I think I got like two. I think maybe two or three. I think it was two. I got two of these Power Ranger Cobra Kai combo uh, figures. Uh, Crossover? It is a crossover, but it's called something else. Partnership? It's called something. Collab. Collab. Yeah, collab. And using that as the main like background. Let's see. The main background for shooting of the like the horde. Uh, uh, I don't know. I don't know. Let me see. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh yeah, he was really out of focus. Let's see. Cool, in focus now. And I think what I'm gonna do is to make it read a little bit more clear. I'm gonna have see this is improvising, right? I'm gonna have him jump into the air, like make contact with the ground, uh, make contact with the ground, and then springboard up. And as he springboards up, have the camera follow, and then the switch the tripod from this one and swapping it out with the lower profile smaller one that I have. It's here somewhere. I gotta look for it though. But having it do the hang time and hurry up and switching back, like switching back, and then getting the SRT logo and like of the hood, like face on, and then do the transition that way to make it a little bit more thematically, visually pleasing. Because right now this is just a standard shot. Not really standard. This is really, really difficult. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I hate charging shots. I really do. Excuse me. There we go. Clean plate. Gotta be careful because he's right up under him. There we I think I'm gonna get rid of him. I think I'm gonna get rid of him just to be done with it. I might do another frame. And then, if anything, I can make it a speed ramp from that point on. Because if it's a speed ramp, it'll make it a little bit better to read. Because so far, the Carnage spazzing out thing and then like sicking the like other Carnage symbiotes on him, they're seeing it in slow motion with Deadpool hopping over the car. He sees it, screams, get him, zooms in, hits the button, and all of this tweaking out and all of that, that's before. This happens just before he starts tweaking out. And it's going to show like all of them are connected and sensitive to the sound and everything like that. So, this is going to be hard. It's going to be hard. Cool. Okay, so we're not gonna do that. No, you gotta get back down. His arms out in front of him. Want to avoid as much crazy rotoscoping as possible. Oh yeah, this one worked. Almost like he ice skating at this point, because I'm not. Slide. No, it's got to be up that high because it's gonna hit the foot. Everybody else is done on that. Hit, hit, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do one more frame with this one, then focus on these two, and as focusing on these two, have this carnage jump down to the ground, but I can't because of this container right here. That's gonna throw off the illusion, the optical illusion for the car being here and showing that it's larger than what it is. And then I think that will most likely uh, it'll throw everything off, and I don't want to deal with it. So yeah, definitely bounce down to the ground. I might do an in not an in camera. I might do a digital like secondary follow action with the movement, and then switch over to the in camera motion of him jumping up. I might put some stank on it, but I don't really know. But I'm ready to be done with this one for some reason. I don't know why. I might do another 2 frames. Yeah, yeah. Clean plate. I gotta fix this. There we go. Let me see. said, baby, I get high. I said, and that's where it speeds up. So after, yeah, I think I'm gonna do that one. Coast to coastin'. Oh, let me put it back where it's supposed to be. Yeah. Already got the clean plate. Let me see. Uh, if I'm going to the right, I'm running off screen. Sort of off screen. Now at this point, I have to make him move forward. I gotta make him move forward at this point. Yeah. Ooh, nice. I said, baby, I get. I said, baby, I get. Let me see. Whoa. Cool. Uh, yeah, it's serviceable. This is why you don't quit on your dreams. Yeah. If the rig isn't more focused than the actual figure itself, you got a problem, bucko. There we go. There we go. So you want this to be the main focus. If that's not the main focus, then what are we doing? Because once it switches from this, it's going to switch to the vehicle itself. Uh oh. 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 Okay, I was about to say. Yo, 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 yo. This is where I'm about to switch to ones just to make it faster. And then stall out. After I stall out, then I'm gonna switch it to slow motion. I think I learned how to do slow motion from dang it. Uh, not not intentionally teaching me, but just watching. I think it was what I think it was. I think I used it in one of the recaps. It was Superman versus Omni Man, and it was like a slow and then jump back in with speed. I think that's how I learned how to do it. I was like, oh, so you gotta have the speed first, and then you can slow down because that'll show a progression of time slowing down. You can always have slow motion, but it reads a lot faster and better if it is fast to then slow rather than just slow, and your brain processes it by seeing context clues as in blinking or breathing or something that has motion, because that's what's going to sell the idea of slow motion is by having some form of motion. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, excuse me. What? Dang, still? That's a little fast. I don't want him to look like he's just jamming out. Yeah, that's a better transition. Ooh. Uh, let's see. Oh, maybe I should have did it for there. The ones should have been there because it's too even. But then you be missing. I think I'm gonna do it here, even with it on two still. I think I'm gonna do this, showing a progression of pace and speed. On ones, build, 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 spring. Or on twos, build, 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 spring into ones. I think I'm gonna do build, 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 spring into ones. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Cause it looks slow here. So yeah, just taking it one. Already did get the clean play. So yeah, Spider Man's done. All the what do you call it? Ben Riley Carnage is done. Come, come. I thought it was left, right, left. I thought it was right, left. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. Let me see. 1, 2. Yeah. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah. I don't know what it's. Let me tell you, goddamn something. I think I'm gonna spring into action. Down, down, down. I say honestly, uh, uh, I say that's probably for the best. I say that's probably for the best. Even though my boy just, I think this will probably be the best bet. Yeah, I think that's probably the best bet without moving nothing else. I tell you. Ah. Give me one moment. Uno momento. Uh, all right. And I think I'll do the little bit of billowing. Oh shoot, they're already crunching down. Ah. There we go. That's the lowest of the low. That's the lowest it's gonna go. Yeah. Yeah. All right, let me add a little bit more. Yeah, like he getting gone. That man getting gone. He not playing. Excuse me. Yeah, that works a lot better. That works a lot better. There we go. There we go. I'm cool with that. Oh, excuse me. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. Ba, 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 ba. See. master this like charging thing. I swear I am. It's not even funny. I'm gonna do it at some point. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Golly. I think I'm gonna slide the camera a little bit. Very little. Very little. Very, very little. Golly, my foot hurting like I don't know what. Up. Yep, we still in the clear. I'll let it do two more. Yo. Yes, sir. Ooh. Instead of him leaping, just like grrr, like that, I'm going to have him form the axe and pretty much slow down before he destroys the car. Because that's what Carnage wants anyway. Because he sees, if you look at the footage, the if you look at the footage in the top right corner, right, you can see that Deadpool has the remote in his hand. He's pretty much rubbing it in his face. Carnage is like, "What are you doing?" He's pretty much looking at the remote. Every other Carnage symbiote is running past. As soon as he starts screaming and yells, all of the other ones using the hive mentality are going after the vehicle. That's what makes the slow motion part so much more important because it's about to happen. Is it going to happen? And Carnage, being Carnage, is going to use that asset against them. So once that once that finally kicks in, he's trying to destroy the car before they even get an upper hand. Because sensitivity to sound and fire and everything else are for symbiotes. So remember how I said build up, build up, build up, spring? That's still happening. But instead of it being build up, spring, it's going to be build up, spring into the air, transform and make a pickaxe with one hand, Minecraft, and then a like double-sided axe with the other. That way, we actually see, oh, they're trying to destroy this car. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. Did we get the clean plate? I did not. Let me. Cool. Cool beans. keep saying mute. All right. Whew. Whew. Yeah. Yeah. Put it back over here. Show the true evolve. Boom, boom, boom. Turn a little bit. A little bit more. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's gonna be the game. That's gonna be the ball game. Yeah. Yeah. That's gonna do it. Cancel this one. Cool. Focus one more time before the big prize. That's fine. Yeah. Ooh, excuse me. Golly. All right. Cool. Let's get back to it. Yeah. So we already had a second. on a Monday. Nope, you better not fall. Nope. Yo. Turn to the right. And this is where we start to kick on to ones. To the left a little bit. All right. Let's put everybody back where they was. Just for the shot. Gotta make sure it goes off very well. That's the reference shot. That's the clean plate. Hide. Hide. This is the reference. This can be deleted. And now that we have that reference, now we can use this one to delete. I said, baby, I get There we go. Yeah, baby. Uh, uh, I was looking around for the pieces, and I can't even do the daggone shot. I can. I can. I'm gonna just have to finagle this. Uh, how I'm gonna do this one? I think I can do it like. Give me a sec. I gotta position this. All right. Yeah. Yeah. This is gonna be a little issue. But do it this way. Make it a little easier for myself. flare out, flare down the arms. Shimmy. I gotta do it this way. Gotta do it this way Yeah, this way shit about to get real. Hey, hey! What's up? It has been a long, long time. I can say that it's been a long time. Um, the shots are coming together nicely. I'm shooting chapter 3 first, and then working my way backwards. I didn't have a camera for a long time. I didn't have the computer for a minute, and now with that back into rotation, now I'm finally able to put constant work into the the video. So yeah, it's coming up on a year, I think. Yeah, I think it's been about a year. So yeah, it's been a minute, but there's a lot of footage. There's a lot of footage. I can say that for sure. So right now, I'm just working on a charge up shot. This is just before Deadpool turns on the vehicle and makes the sound deafening the sound deafening thing for the symbiotes. So yeah. Let's see. Oh, so I think I'm gonna have him charge up. He's already done the charge up. That's what this is. This is the charge up, and then he's gonna spring into action. But yeah, I'm doing all right. Fractured my foot and sprained my ankle. But other than that, I am doing great. How have you been though? Yeah. And this is where the transition of the camera gets a little funky because I don't have the. Yeah, let me do that. Too much leaning. I'll do this. Let's do that. Let me see. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Shimmy. Yeah. 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 Let me see. Will it work? Yes! It's working. It is working. Oh, yeah. Yep. 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 Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Nope, I want it sharper. Yeah. Now we can take a clean plate. Let me hide that. Yeah. Oh yeah. So it looks like baby I get shiny. Oh yeah. Look at that. Come on, man. Come on, dude. You know that's man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, we nearing the end of the shot, y'all. We nearing the end of the shot. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Nope. Slide towards. Yeah. Cool. Cold. 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 I think I'm gonna make one more adjustment just to see. All right, this is where I transition the shot. Oh, there we go. Excuse me. All right, so we're going from this big Joby, what's it called? Joby like mini thing. They're switching to this. This is going to be the harder part. Once this is done, oh, see, that's why we wait. Got to get the clean plate. Got to get that clean plate. All right, all right. That realistically, let me put it back. Put that thing back. All right, cool. That's good enough. Yep, good enough. All right. Kill the camera. Give me a second. Golly, what the heck? That didn't come off. Oh, is that what it was? Give me a second. It's some type of lock on here. Oh, that's so stupid. Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, no, that's terrible design. That's a terrible fucking. I don't like that. There was a, excuse me. There's a lock on. There's a lock on this piece, so it stops you from slipping off. I guess that doesn't make any sense to me. But you had literally have to slide this part over, left or right. But it's on a turning ball piece. I don't, dude. Yeah, no, that doesn't make any sense. All right. All right. Let me get back to this, which doesn't have a locking head piece on it, but it is the same brand. All right. This is gonna be a little tricky because because it is a look. It's a smaller camera. I couldn't have done this with my other DSLR, but yeah. Let's let's make the best of this. Okay. So with the same options. Okay, so you gotta fix what you messed up, right? And this is why I'm saying sweep in. That's why I was doing the what do you call it? And this is where I can. Okay, so you see how the camera's showing up right here. I need to take this off. Get a few of these pieces out. I got the what do you call it? The maximum Peter Parker head in here, and I'm gonna do a video with that later at some point. But yes, so I had to take this out because the container pieces, the pieces are in the container. Golly, words, they're not making much sense. All right, put that back. So now, so now I can transition to these pieces. When I transition to these pieces, everything's going to flow a lot better than how you saw. So the axe is going to be in the screen left hand, and the spike slash pickaxe is going to be in the screen left, screen right. I'm looking at it and it's inverted on my side. Screen right, screen left. That's what these are going to be. So that makes a little bit more sense. This one in this hand, this one in this hand, and so on and so forth. So let's see the transition. That's a little jarry. Dot 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 dot. Uh, uh, excuse me. There's a lot going on. Let's slow it down. Yeah, you want to go back, back. There we go. There we go. There we go. I don't like that part. Let me see. All right. No, you gotta go up. Uh, uh, let me see. Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. Hey, hey, hey. Let me see. There's a lot of guesswork in this. All right. All right. Cool, cool. All right. Cobra Kai. Done. Iron Man. Done. Moving forward. Da, 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 da. All right. There we go. I think I'm gonna do one of these numbers. Let me see. Sorry, it's throwing me off the. Damn, I messed that up. I messed this up so bad. I'll fix it later. Execution could have been a little bit better, but this is where we at. Yeah. All right. Thank y'all for joining in. Those who stopped by, appreciate it. Those who couldn't make it is also appreciated too. You can make it anytime you want to. This is going to be something I'm going to be doing a lot more regularly. Other than that, you saw me shoot it from start to finish, and